Hey guys, welcome back to Ollie Talks Airsoft. Today we're going to be talking about how you can modify your selector for your MWS rifle so that it only has semi-auto function. So that's basically if you're going to try and turn your rifle into like a DMR or something like that. And obviously you can't have a fully automatic function, it needs to be removed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to take the selector out, show you which part you need to remove, and then at the end of the video I'll show you the function. So right, let's get started. In front of me I've got an MWS. It's got a normal fire selector in it, so this is completely bog standard. So if I show you the different functions on it, so we have safe, where the trigger does not work. We have semi-auto, one shot at a time, and we have fully auto. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, we're going to remove the magazine. Then what we're actually going to do is we're going to turn the selector to between auto and semi, and we're actually going to press from this side inwards, and it will make a click, and it slightly pops out. What I'll do is I will just spin the rifle round for you, so you can see what I'm going to do next. So when the selector is there, it's slightly sticking out. We're then going to spin it all the way round, and it just pops out. There we go. Now, a cool trick with the MWS rifle, and the reason I would say this mod is not particularly risky to do, is if your gun is cocked, again we have an empty magazine here, notice we're completely missing the selector. The gun still shoots on semi-auto. So that's a really bodge way to do it, but let me just go top down and I'll show you the proper way to do it. So hopefully you can see here what I've actually done. This is the modified selector, and it's basically this width has been expanded all the way along. So essentially this part here has been removed. So what I'll do is I'll turn them around a bit so you can see it from all the different angles. And then you can probably see most clearly from here how this piece here essentially has been removed along this line. I haven't done a particularly good job, obviously, you know, everything I do I kind of bodge anyway, but the point is if you want to turn your selector into semi-auto, this piece here is what's going to come off. So I just use a Dremel tool. You can sort of tell what I've done, and I haven't actually done a particularly good job, but as I'm going to show you in one sec, it does work perfectly well. But yeah, this piece here, that's what needs to go. So now we've got our modified selector here. What you're going to do is, as you can probably see in here, there's a couple little bars and things. So what will actually happen is that bar there does actually push down. So what you can do is you can put your selector in and just make sure you push that bar down, and it will slide itself through. There we go. So as you can see, we're currently orientated in the auto position, so that's actually the direction of it, and you can see that actually there's this little pin here that is stopping it from going. So we're going to push that in as we push the selector through from the other side, and as you can see the actual selector position is between semi and auto. As I push it through, clicks into place. Okay, so first thing we always test is the safe. So safe works, that's the trigger blocked. Okay, let's put an empty mag in and make sure this works. So we're on semi-auto, and now let's flick to full auto. It's all the way in the full auto position. Running out of gas a little bit, but so there you go, guys. For all of you that wanted to know how to modify your selector to turn your MWS rifle into a DMR. There's your answer. I really hope you've enjoyed this, guys. If you have, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. There's going to be more stuff like this coming up. I've got loads of mods to do to my other lower, so yeah, stay tuned and take care.